going on, everybody? I'm B Adams. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks again, once again, for tuning in. We got some goodies today, baby. Last time we were here was our first attempt at getting our father's 30-year-old team associated RC10-T back up and running for the first time. Rocking out on our road to greatness, we ran into a hiccup with that slanted battery holder that came out of our Futaba Magnum Sport controller. Yes, we could not seem to get that thing working. It was busted and disgusted. Major kudos to me. I'm gonna give me a pat on the back for at least attempting to get it back together. Even though it didn't work, we put in a valiant effort. Well, I think we may have just found a solution to our problem. Check out what we got. Yes, sir. Christmas came early. Christmas came early. Man, look at this box. Look at this box. This box here in itself is a vintage piece. Yes, sir. Got us in the game, baby. New Futaba Magnum Sport, baby. Hopefully this will put us exactly where we need to be. I ain't gonna lie, I did put some tape on this box. I taped this box up because I want to keep this box. This is an original throwback piece of history right here. RC car history. So I am going to keep this box in as good enough condition as long as I can. I got it taped up. I'm being as fragile as I can with it because it's really like a sheet of paper. This thing could go any second. So I'm trying to be as delicate as I can. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at that. Brand spanking new. Blast from the past. Brand new Magnum Sport. Brand new Futaba Magnum Sport. It's definitely new. I'll tell you that. The guy that sold me this wasn't lying when he said it was brand new. It is brand new. And this is what we needed. This is what we came for. And no, I was not gifted batteries, if that's what you're thinking. I had to make sure when I bought this, I had to make sure that it did work. So I brought these brand spanking new batteries along just to make sure this did work because I didn't want to waste any money. This little ensemble also did come with this Aristocraft high-tech receiver. I'm not sure if this originally came with this in the packaging or if the guy just put this in there, but I'm glad we got it. We also got, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, and it's sealed up. I have to open that up later, see what that is. We'll figure that out later. And we also got what looks to be, yeah, open up, the speed controller instruction manual. Man, look at that. Look at that. Yep. This little blast from the past right here was definitely worth the 30 bucks that we spent for it. 30 bucks for a brand spanking new Magnum Sport receiver. Now, to everyone who commented on the last video when this on the old controller was broken and I was trying to fix it and see where I would go from there, everyone kept saying, go online, go on eBay. Well, I'm going to be the first one to tell you if you haven't figured it out. You cannot find this anywhere. I don't care where you look. eBay, Amazon, if you're not 3D printing it yourself and selling it, you cannot find this slanted battery holder anywhere. I don't care where you look. So the next thing was, okay, I'll just see if I can find a remote for a good price and I'll buy that. Well, that's where my second round of problems came, because every remote that I found, whether it be Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, eBay, Amazon, I don't care where you looked, not only did they not have the battery holder in there, most of these didn't even have this right here. They didn't even have the battery compartment door that slides off on the bottom. So my luck was quickly running out because most of the remotes were coming like this without the bottom, and they were coming without that antenna on the top. So I was basically running around in circles until I came up on this bad boy right off of OfferUp. Definitely something I was least expecting. OfferUp. I haven't been on OfferUp and I don't know how long, but I was in desperation mode, jumped on there and found this thing right here close to me for 30 bucks, brand new. And I didn't have to guess about it. As soon as I saw it, even though the box was old, as soon as I opened this box, I knew, yeah, he was telling the truth. This is brand spanking new. Yeah, I already know what you want to see. You want to see me shut up and fire this thing up so you can see that I did not waste my money. All right, well, here you go. Got our handy dandy clip in there, nice and snug. All right, this what y'all wanted to see. Here you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, baby. There we go. Power. Yeah, this cool and all. We know the new remote that I bought does work. Of course, we know that. I knew that before I even did this for you all. But this ain't what you want to see. You want to see the original remote that came with the car fire up. You don't want to see this. You already know this a run. You want to see what we originally came here for. Yes, sir. We got them things sitting side by side. So y'all don't think I'm pulling no type of tomfoolery, no type of camera tricks or nothing like that. No, we really do have two remotes. And down here we have the old busted joint that we couldn't do nothing with. And the new hotness, which we definitely needed. I also have a bit of a confession. I'm glad we got this new remote because while I was putting the antenna down on our original remote, I broke the tip off, man. I broke the tip off. Don't be mad at me. I'm already mad enough at myself. But that's why we got the new hotness, because we got another one if we need it. Seems like the new remote is quickly turning into the parts remote. Putting our clip in, that OG remote, and see if we can fire this thing up. Fingers crossed. I got my money on it firing up. I don't know about y'all. I know we've had bad luck in the past, but I got my money on everything working from now on. Got everything in and sealed up. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Let's see the moment of truth. Oh! Oh! It works! It works! Yes, sir. 30-year-old remote. Just cut on, baby. Yes, sir. You know what we gotta do now. You know what we got. I'm thirsty now. I'm super thirsty. Look at my hand shaking. Look at my hand shaking. Oh, my God. I'm excited. I'm excited. We a step closer. I think we finna cut it on. I think it's gonna run today, baby. Hurry up and get this thing together. Come here. Open up. Open up. Where is it? All right, Any, mini, give me the yellow one. Give me the yellow one. I ain't even gonna go for the charger once again. We gonna stick this in here. Come on over here. Come on over here, Big Daddy. Let's see it. Let's go and hook this thing up once again, baby. Once again, baby. All right, here we go. Right back to where we left off last time. Trying to take a second to gather myself. I know last time we had that roller coaster of emotions, and I cannot promise you it won't happen again this time as well. Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. The remote on the car. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's going on? Checking the connection. Making sure everything's, I mean, I'm not looking for these batteries to be like fully charged. They have been sitting for like 20 something years. So if they are dead and I haven't charged them, I haven't did anything. So if there's something wrong, then that's just what it is. But come on, man, let's see. All right, took it apart, reattached it. Let's try it one more again. Let's try it one more again. Oh, oh, baby. Oh, oh, you know what's gonna happen now, baby. Come on, man. Oh, my God. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Okay, so now we got the car to cut on. The car, you see it, you hear it. It's cutting on. Why can't I move the wheels? I'm stupid, guys. Well, duh. You think maybe you should have had the antenna screwed in, stupid? All right, this was for the money. One more time. Remote is on. The car. Oh, what's it doing? What's that? Is it moving? Oh, Whoa! Whoa! Look at that! Look at that! 30 years, baby! 30 years is moving! Yeah, we did it! Alright, it's jittering. It's jittering. I don't know what that means. It's jittering. I mean, I haven't hit the buttons. I haven't hit nothing. It's just sitting here on. The car's on. The remote's on. It's just jittering. All right, we got it on the ground. Oh! Oh! Look at that! 30 years, baby! We rolling! All right, I'm guessing this battery must be super dead. I'm guessing that's why it's jittering the way it is, because this battery has to be dead. So we got another battery. Let's see what the other battery do. Swap this thing on out real quick. Man, if y'all could see the smile on my face. Come on, get off there. The smile on my face right now. Professional 1700 SCRC. Let's see if this got some juice in it. I got that 6L dynamite hooked up. Got that 6L dynamite hooked up. Let's go for the gusto. Let's see if we got it. Remote is on. Where is it at? Come on over here. Flip it. Come on, flip it. Oh! We back. We back again. And I think that one is dead too. That joint is super dead. It ain't even turning the wheels. No gas. No gas, no nothing. All right, both of our batteries seem to be dead. Super dead. At least the 7-cell gave us a little bit of glory. We at least got to see the car cut on and move under its own power for the first time in 30 years from the 7-cell. So I guess it's time to bust out that antique charger and see what it does. All right, we back in the mechanic shop. Got everything laid out here on the table. Got our vintage Protect supercharger here. Got our vintage 6 and 7-cell battery here on the table. And we got our jumper cables. I figured it out that they plug in here. They must plug in right here. And I've never seen an RC car get jumped off. I don't know how this works, if this works to this. Somebody explain this to me in the comments. Let me know what's going on here, because I don't know what this is about. But what I do know is this Tamiya plug connects to this Tamiya plug. So we gonna hook one of these batteries. Matter of fact, let's take a dive into this first, because I never really took a dive into this. 6L, we got our 6L, 7L, which I can rotate from that to that. We got our timer. We got a fuse. Okay, let's check this out. And we needed a little help to get that off. That was really on there tight. That was 30 years old on that tight. Let's see what we got in here. Okay. Uh-oh. That looks to be pretty good. That looks pretty good to me. So we gonna stick that back in there and roll with it. Screw that back down tight, like it was. All right, you got it running. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it. When I plugged it up, it started making a little noise, so I know it's on. So it's on 6L. So we gonna hook this 6L up and see what it does. Got that 6L dynamite hooked up. The light is on, so I know the connection is on. This timer situation, I've never done this. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Our timer isn't working. I don't know what that's about. And I guess it is dead. There's nothing on there. So we're going to let this sit for a second and see what happens. All right, guys, it's been about 45 minutes and we still got nothing. We still got nothing on this dynamite. And I've done a little research and I know it may take a couple hours from what I'm looking at for these batteries to get fully charged up. And they say, you know, you can feel them. And if they're warm, it's possibly a charge to it or something like that. Well, the battery still feels cold the same way it felt before. And we still got no charge. And our timer still isn't work. Wait, what was that? What was that? Okay, I don't know what that means. It looks like it's somewhere. Does that mean there's something actually in there? I don't know. I don't know. Let's try the other battery and see. Got our 7 cell on there now. We're gonna flip the switch up to 7 cell. Still ain't did nothing. Still nothing on the voltage meter. We're gonna do our little trick again and see what happens. Okay. Look like the 7 cell was a little lower. So does that mean that I'm getting accurate readings on what's actually going on with these batteries? Because the timer, I don't know what's going on with this timer. But at least when I got the button pulled, it's showing something. Like it doesn't just stay at 0. And obviously something's going on because it's different voltage readings. On the other one was higher. So we're going to let this one sit on here for a minute and see what happens, man. We're going to see what happens. I've never used this before. When I was a kid, you know, I was prone to tearing up stuff. So it was kind of one of those situations where it was like, nah, I'm going to just handle all this. And, you know, you watch me driving and maybe I'll let you drive it occasionally. And what I'm really thinking now, thinking back to all my childhood memories, was this really supposed to be my car? And because I was tearing up everything, I never got it because he was like, nah, you ain't finna waste my money again. I like this. I'm going to keep this. And he kept it for himself. I think that's what happened. All right, we back. After about another 45, in between an hour, 45 to an hour. Still nothing on the box. Let me see. Look about where it was at before. Okay. So, either I'm not letting these batteries charge up long enough because this one's cold. It's not warm either. So either I'm not letting these charge long enough or there's something wrong with the batteries because I mean, they're 30-year-old batteries. So I wasn't expecting everything to work perfect. My question for you all in the comments: is there something wrong with the charger? I'm not saying I don't think it is, but because this timer, it's like not doing the little, you know, the little tick, 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 tick thing. Is it something wrong with the charger, or is the charger letting me know that it's something wrong with the battery and that's why the timer won't work? That's kind of what I'm thinking. The other thing that is boggling my mind right now is this battery had more of a charge voltage than the 7 cell battery. But the 7 cell battery ran the car and the 6 cell battery did nothing. So what's going on here? Looks like I'm gonna have to do a little research on this situation, see what's going on. Maybe I'll just plug these in and just let them sit for a couple hours and monitor it and see what happens. I'm not looking for them to work. They're 30 years old. More than likely they're dead. I'm surprised they did what they did. So it looks like we will have to source some new batteries. Maybe we can find some. Hopefully we can find something that's a 6 cell, 7 cell battery like these, or maybe we will have to switch to another type of battery situation that has the Tamiya plug so we can plug in the car and run it. Man, I'm glad we got this, y'all. This right here put us one step closer to where we need to be on our journey. And you saw, man, it did the job. Just what we needed it to do. Got this vintage 30-year-old piece back rocking and rolling. And to everybody from the last video that told me about how to convert this remote to a LiPo battery connection, first of all, I want to say thank you, and more thanks for that information. We may convert one of these remotes over to that LiPo battery connection in the future, but I did wanted to keep this as original as possible. So that's why I went out of my way and did everything I could to source this, because I wanted to have an original situation. Get this thing rocking and running how my dad had it back when I was a kid. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We almost there. We one step closer to getting that thing out there rolling. Well, it rolled, but we need that thing rocking and rolling. We need that thing laying some rubber down. And when I say I'm super excited, I am super excited about this one. I can't believe it. When I seen that thing running across the ground, it's like the emotions, I can't control them at this point. Just bear with me. Just roll with it. Like I always say, get down in the comments and give me any advice, any information, any direction that you know that I can go to get this thing back rocking and rolling. Please tell me, please, if you see me making any mistakes, tell me. I won't, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm listening to who knows what they were doing before I was doing this. So no, I don't take offense to any constructive criticism. Tell me. If you know, tell me. We need to know. Now, while I'm out there doing what I need to do, getting this battery situation taken care of, what I need you all to do, like I always say, get down and smash the subscribe button. Get down in the comments, like the videos, let me know what you all think of our journey into this so far. We on our way, baby! Thank you for tuning in, y'all. I'm B. Adams. Till the next time, I'm driving.